Hello, I'm Diane Gilmore, Director of the Downtown Women's Center in Amarillo, Texas. The DWC Spring Luncheon is held annually where over 1,000 guests celebrate our DWC Recovery Program recipients. For the women who graduate from our recovery program, 86% are clean and sober 1 year later. DWC uses a Level 9 holistic approach to recovery while providing job training and employment through our 3 retail stores. We have built strong working relationships with other shelters, agencies, law enforcement, and judicial officials.
And I wouldn't be able to do that without the support and help of Downtown Women's Center. And so I don't have a relationship like that with any other providers. It's unique.
DWC has 3 shelters, Alba House, Haven House, and Gratitude House, and provides a 2-year substance recovery program for homeless women with or without children. Basic needs are met, along with education, trauma counseling, a safe environment, professional case management, and so much more. Our children will never have to see their moms use drugs again. We are breaking the chains of addiction and homelessness one mom and child at a time.
I just want to keep telling my mom that she is special and important to me.
Everyone is redeemable.
So what's everybody doing today?
Well, I'm supposed to go to work, but with everything that's going on, I really don't even know if I can concentrate.
Sometimes a normal breakfast can turn a little emotional because addiction affects the whole family.
We love you. This is not the life God intended for you. It is not the life that God intended for this family. Okay, but you're tearing us apart. You are not that same little girl that we had. We lost our daughter a long time ago.
Addiction is like being in a haunted house, on a roller coaster, and in a funeral at the same time.
And then you disappear for like a week at a time. We don't know what happened to you. You know what that does to us? You know, we stay awake at night wondering whether we're going to find you dead in a bar ditch or something.
I'm fine.
You're not fine.
Do we have to yell?
We are not going to put up with this anymore. This is it. She's out. You need help.
You're not okay. Your daughter needs you.
I just want my sister back.
I am done with this.
I talked to a lady at church, and she told me about this place called The Haven. I've got their number. I called them, but they've got to talk to you. So here's the number, Michelle. We want you to call them right now.
Hello, thanks for calling The Haven. This is Sharon. May I help you?
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I was wondering if you had any beds available.
I'm sorry. Currently, we don't have any beds available.
The hardest job a case manager has is to tell a woman calling for a bed that we're full, but to please stay in touch. We always offer referrals until we can get them into our DWC recovery program. Unfortunately, our entry-level shelters are full right now, but we're expanding and have purchased the house next door to Haven House. Once remodeled, we'll be able to serve up to 9 more women and children. We couldn't do this without your help.
See, I tried. Even the shelters are rejecting me. I guess I'll just be an addict the rest of my life. I can't do this.
When a woman reaches out, it's critical to respond immediately, or we risk losing them back to their addiction.
Girl, what's going on? I don't know.
I need it.
I knew you'd be back.
What are you doing here? It's all right. I knew you'd be back.
Pain is often the greatest motivator. We never give up. We unconditionally love them until they can love themselves.
I knew right then I was in the right place. I was right where I was supposed to be, with the group of people I was supposed to be there with. And so I started the program, and I decided I was going to give this my all. You know, I gave 100% to my addiction. I need to give 100% to my recovery. And so I was in the program for almost 2 years. It was very hard, but it was the kind of hard that you're going to learn from. You know, not the kind of hard that you want to walk away from.
In May of 2021, Michelle started her recovery at Haven House. And today, Michelle is employed as a recovery advocate at DWC. Everyone is redeemable. Thank you, DWC staff, WTAMU social work interns, and program residents. Your help with this video shows just how much you care.
So I started using drugs as an early teenager and was in fully active addiction by the age of 17. It didn't matter who I hurt, who I lied to, who I sold drugs to, who I stole from. I would do anything to feed my own addiction. Thankfully, by the grace of God, as of this April 7th, I have been clean for 13 years. By the grace of God, I can't believe I'm here today as an intern with Downtown Women's Center, working on my social work degree and being a part of the lives of other people that are in recovery. It's a blessing to me. And like the book says, everyone is redeemable. And I'm living proof of that.
Haven House is an entry-level home for women coming out of addiction, and we take a lot of women out of treatment centers and sometimes jail, and they have to have 30 days sobriety to come into us. We are a 2-year program where we provide all of the services they need. They have shelter, food, clothing, and then we go from there and we start to rebuild their lives. We stress highly that this has got to be a place they want to be, because if they don't want to be here, it won't work. Drugs and alcohol are typically a symptom to a much deeper problem. We have a lot of mental health illnesses that we deal with, but not only that, we have a lot of trauma. We have a lot of people that have undealt with hearts. And so the way that we try to get to someone's heart is, the very first thing is when they come in here, is we require them to find a sponsor and work the steps. We teach consistently throughout our program, how's your heart, what are you doing with it? And we just give them skills and cognitive skills as well on how to think differently, because when we've been on the streets, we think in survival mode. And when we're here, we're no longer in survival mode. We have to learn how to be in creative mode and how to create our lives instead of just running from our lives. Most of us have all been down this road ourselves, so we kind of know the way out, so we hold them by the hand until they get it. They have the old voices in their head, I'm no good, I'm unworthy, I don't matter, nobody listens, nobody cares. And so we have to give them the opposite of that. You matter, you make a difference, you have a purpose.
It's just amazing how it's turning my thought process. You know, we talk about, and we have classes and stuff, and and your brain, you have to retrain it. You know, instead of those old ugly thoughts that we have, like we're not perfect, we're not good, we're ugly, we're worthless, we're all that. We have to change that over to the positive. We are beautiful, we are worth it, we do deserve this, and then we fight to deserve that. We fight to have that.
I love giving them what was given to me, which is that belief, because I believe in them. And somebody had to believe in me before I could believe in myself. And so I love being that person for them, because I see their light and I see their love and I see what's in them, even if they don't.
It's a really good feeling leading somebody into the light instead of the darkness, you know, and in my drinking state, that's what I did. I let them into the darkness. But now there's so much light. When our eyes open and we realize that, oh my goodness, we have another life. We get to do new things. Things that none of us have ever done before and never thought possible. For us to have a second chance is because of the people that donate.
We get to do what we get to do because of the community, and it is an absolute honor and a privilege to be able to work here and do the things that we do. And you know, I've never loved a job like I love this one, that's for sure. But it's vital for everything that we do. The community, everything that we get, it's vital for everything that we have, from our electricity to, you know, transportation to staff, to everybody.